One thing I've learned about raising kids is most of the time when they're feeling good, they want to play. They want to go, and Grant likes to play PS2 and he wants to play his drums, and Hayden wants to play with blocks or cars or something. But when they get sick, that's the time that they want to be with their mommy or their daddy. They get all cuddly, they like bring a blanket over, they want to sit with you on the couch. And when they want to play, they never want to do that kind of stuff. But when they're not feeling well, right away they want to come and they want to be with you. One night we had something like that happen. It was about 3 in the morning, and Grant's bedroom is downstairs from us. That's where we are right now. This is his car bed here, and I can hear him whimpering in his bed. Just not really crying yet, but just kind of whiny. And over and over again, and he's not falling back asleep. And I'm going, oh man, it's 3 in the morning. I really don't want to get up, but I did. And so I came down, come into his room, and he's just lying there, and he's just stuffed up, and he's sick, and he's not feeling good at all. So he didn't want to sleep in his bed anymore. He wanted to go and be with his dad. So I gathered him up in my arms, carried him upstairs. He's just rolling all over the place, and then he actually did fall asleep, and that's even when it got worse. It's about 3:30 in the morning, and I want to give you a snapshot of how loud, of how obnoxious, of just how terrible Grant was feeling that night, because it was so funny. Melissa and I, we got up and we recorded it. There's been other nights when it hasn't been that easy. Just climbing into Daddy's bed and hanging out with Dad hasn't fixed anything. Those are the nights that you're up all night with the kid, and they're crying and they're screaming, and you're looking at everything. You're trying to fix things for them, and you give them a little baby Tylenol, and you try to clean them up and check everything else that you can check on a baby, but just nothing is doing it. Those are nights that are kind of lonely nights, and you're sitting there with your child and you're holding them and sitting in the rocking chair and just rocking them, trying to make everything better, and you're saying that kind of stuff. You're like, it's going to be okay, and I love you, and it's going to be all right, and you're going to be okay. And you just say those things over and over again, because sometimes as a parent you feel so helpless. They can't say what they want to say, but you want to fix things, and you just want them to feel better. At those times, one of the only things that are left to do is to pray. God, just take this away from Hayden. Take this away from Grant. May they not be sick anymore. Nothing will fix him. Nothing will make him better. And he's had some Tylenol, and he's had the baby medicine, and we changed the diapers. We've done everything we can do. We gave him another bottle, and it's just not working. It's not helping him. And he's just crying and losing it. And everything inside of you as a parent just wants to fix it, wants to help him, wants him to be able to stop crying, wants him to be able to feel better. But nothing else is working. Those times I think every parent does the same thing. They kind of look to God and they start praying, and they say things like this. They say, God, just take it away from my child. Give it to me instead. Times like that, I remember God saying something a lot like this. As a dad, you want to take away the sickness. You want to take away the pain and feeling bad. Well, Father God says, I have taken away the sickness. I've taken away the sadness. I've taken away the pain. I'm there for you. May you as a student, when you're in those times, may you run to God. And God says, I want to be your Father. I want to bless you. I want to take care of you, and I've already paid the price 2,000 years